Hey everyone, it's Damien and Lian here. So, welcome back to our second episode of Sunny Side Up, where we get down to the yolk of it. So, Lian, why are you inside your blanket at the moment?
I mean, you kind of know what's going on already. Like, even your background is dark, you know. I kind of think the audience would get a gist of it. You get what I mean?
I mean, yeah, it seems like it's pretty dark and gloomy, right? So, apparently, recently, there was a very trendy thing. So basically, it talked about the 99 Doors Mansion, which is a haunted place in Malaysia. So today, we were going to read and react, or maybe share some personal experience
Just
from
to, like,
the spooky stories that we had experienced ourselves. So it would be a spooky episode, right?
yeah, even though it's not Halloween, but we just want to, like, share for fun. You get what I mean?
Yeah. So, Lian, do you have any personal experience, like, related to this scary, spooky, goosebumps, hair rising
Okay,
experience?
so this is the thing, right? Like, I never really experienced anything. I'm not gonna jinx that, but I have my cousin who did experience things. Like, you know the Karak Highway story?
Yeah.
Where, like, the whole yellow, there's this, like, yellow taxi driver or something
Yeah.
where there's driverless and stuff. So my cousin experienced something similar. I forgot where it is. It was nearby my grandmother's graveyard, I think. So it
Graveyard,
was during at night. They were heading back on their way, right? And it was just him and his friends. I don't know what they're doing there. And as they were driving, there's another car that's driving the opposite road of what road they're driving lah. So as
Yep.
they passed by that car, they saw this driver
Yeah, huh?
headless,
Hey. Okay.
headless, like there's no head, driving past them. And the thing is, like, when they passed by there, actually all of them kind of freaked out, but they didn't really say anything. And once they passed by that car, my cousin was, like, really shocked, and they just went like, "Did you guys see what I saw?" And then they were like, "Yeah, bro." And they just got so terrified. They really didn't want to, like, speak anything. But that one was what my cousin experienced. So yeah. What about you though?
For me, I have experienced some of it. I mean, I don't want to experience any more, like, seriously. Like, just one time is enough, or like a few times, never, like, really. So for me, I'm just going to talk about this because it's, like, more heartwarming and stuff, I think. So
What do you
so
mean by that?
because
Heartwarming?
yeah, it's more heartwarming. It's related to family. So basically, what happened was my grandfather passed away when I was in around 15 at the age. So you know how there's a Chinese saying that when a person pass away, they will come back after 7 days, right?
Oh,
Like in the
yeah.
form of animals, moths, and crickets and stuff. So basically, my grandfather's funeral he lasted about 3 days. So, like, at the 3 days, I had to stay at my cousin's house because the whole funeral weeks are held at the house. So that this one night, I think it was the second or the third night, might be the second night. So I was sleeping, and then because I was sleeping, we put tilam on the floor. So some of my cousins were sleeping on the bed, so I sleep on the tilam on the floor. I was sleeping at night, and then I woke up. Like, there was nothing that could wake me up at that time because I was so tired, but I literally woke up. I saw a black figure. Like, seriously, it's black, it's not clear. It's basically crawling into, like, crawling from the door, and then it slowly, like, get closer to me. I mean, I was really scared, but at the same time, it really happened. I mean, it could be my dream, I don't know, it might be because I was too tired, but it felt so real. So the shadow literally just creeped over me, and then I was, like, thinking, because, like, whenever you feel something's wrong, all of your senses just tell you to, like, to look at it, don't see it, right?
Yeah.
So I just closed my eyes and then I just passed out. But I remember that I saw a figure. So I don't know whether there was some spirit because like how there were funeral and stuff, so there are like monk praying and stuff, or was that my grandfather coming back? I mean, it could be either one. So that's why I say it's a bit heartwarming. If it's my grandfather, it would be, you know, it's a happy ending. Yeah.
I kind of get what you mean also, because like my aunt experienced the same thing as well with my grandmother, but it kind of depends though. If it's like the whole this black figure silhouette thing, you know, it's just very scary in general.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, you don't know whether it is someone that you know or what. But even if it's someone that you know, it's
still scary because like it's your first time like having contact, like to get in contact with this kind of stuff. So you don't have any preparation before.
Yeah, honestly speaking, if it was me, I would actually rather not experience anything at all right now. Like, even though it's someone that I know, it's just no. But,
I know, so yeah. But
yeah, but like speaking of silhouette, right? There was this story that I read as well. You know how like Malaysia, there's also a lot of those urban legends and folklore about all this paranormal activities. So
definitely,
there's this one story. It's like the Bukit Tungku is Tunku Abdul Rahman's house. It used to be his house, but right now, for some reason, it appears to be very, very haunted, and there's like a lot of activities going on there. And I saw this one photo. I'm just gonna like show you real quick.
Sure.
It's gonna.
Is it going to be scary or what?
I mean, yeah. I really don't know how to say it, but oh no, I have to. How do I forward this? Wait, sorry, I have to go back.
It's okay. While you were sending it, do you know the story of Kara Highway, one of the most famous highway in Malaysia that was like haunted?
I mean, that's what I mentioned, like the cousin.
Yeah,
my cousin.
But do you know that there are like a few others mythology as well, like about the ghost that. So basically, what happened was this. So there was a husband and a wife. They went up to Genting, but because the husband, he literally just finished gamble all his money, so they can't afford a hotel to stay. So they came back down. Halfway, the car was broken. So the husband was like, "Oh, you stay here first. I will go and find help." So the husband told the wife to sit inside the car and lock the door to make sure she's safe lah.
Yeah.
So after the husband went out to find help, it was like around about 2 hours to 3 hours. The husband haven't came back, and what made the wife worry was that because she was very she felt very strange because whenever there's car passing by, right, other cars never stopped. They just sped up, and like it felt like there was something scary around the car. So
no.
It was until at one point police car came. So the police, they have the speaker, right? They use the speaker to tell the wife. They want the wife to get off the car. Very carefully. Don't make any sound. Don't look back. Just run.
Oh wait, I think I
just run to it.
I heard that story before.
One. Yeah.
Yeah, like
so,
when it turned around, there's that vampire biting the husband's head off,
a monstrous thing. Yeah. So like the wife literally followed what the police said. She went to the cops because like she was very curious. Because she was still like, where's my husband? Then why can't I look back? The moment she looked back, she saw a vampire red figure, like a monstrous figure creatures, like inside the mouth of that creature was the head of the husband. So that is one of the most popular folklore that we have listened from Kara Highway.
Oh yeah, that one was very, very scary in my opinion. It gave me chills when I read that.
I
but
know.
This was the picture.
Okay, let's go back to the picture. What is that red thing? No, what is that red thing? Let's just... Is there anything
It's actually... Okay, if you zoom right into it, it's actually like a person sitting at the middle of the road. But the thing is, like, you don't know if that's human or not. That's the thing, because it looks very transparent-ish. But then at the same time, it's a human figure, and it's captured by like the car's surveillance camera. So, I'm not really sure if it's true or not. But if you're somewhere near Bukit Tunggu, that's what you might expect to see.
It could be something else, right?
Yeah, who knows? You know,
This is why I never really go out at night because I don't really want to be adventurous and find anything else, you know.
right. So like,
Yeah.
yeah. There's a lot of stories in like Malaysia, and you have anything to want to say?
For me, the most famous one definitely are from Kara Highway, but there are a few other short stories that like send shivers down my spine whenever I read them. Do you want to listen to one of it? The one that I'm still a bit afraid and terrified of. So basically, that this woman, right? She rented a room because of work. So it was a very cheap room, and then it was like very old. So the first day when she moved in, she found a little tiny hole at the wall. You know, like how those old houses have like these tiny walls that could see right through the other space because like they didn't really refurnish them and didn't really renovate them, right? So she peeked into the hole, and what she saw was just a red color poster. So she thought that maybe you know, the house beside the person staying beside the room used a poster to cover up the holes lah. Okay, so she was like very strange. She went to ask the landlord, and do you know what the landlord said?
No.
The landlord told her there was nothing much inside the room except that there's only one person. She has pink eye staying beside. So red poster, pink eye. So basically what happened was the pink eye patient was looking into the hole as well when the woman was looking into the hole in the wall at the wall. So basically they just make eye contact lah.
Oh my god.
So it literally sent chills down my spine.
That's still so scary though.
Yeah, because like can you imagine like you were like looking into a keyhole and then like you were already making eye contact but you didn't know until somebody pointed it out. Like scary.
Yeah, I know.
So, Lian, do you want to hear another story of mine?
I mean, it's up to you if you want to share
Okay.
it. It's fine.
So you know how high school are mostly the most haunted place, not because of the staff and stuff.
Yeah,
not because
I
of
know
the
that.
teachers and stuff, but there's also like paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
So what happened was, it happened in a hostel from my friends, okay? So what he did was, you know how in hostel they have double-deckers bed to save space? So in my hostel there was 4 double-decker beds. So there will be 4 people sleeping at the top of the double-decker and then 4 people sleeping at the bottom one.
Yeah.
So what happened was this friend of mine, he slept at the top of the double-decker. So he was sleeping at night, okay? So like halfway when he was sleeping, right, he suddenly heard a old man like a mumbling sound. So he was
Oh my God.
a bit so he felt a bit strange because like there was no old man at the time, at a particular time, because it was just students.
Yeah.
So he was like sleeping facing the side. So what he did was he faced upwards. The moment he opened his eyes, he saw a face of the man like just staring at him from the ceiling because he's sleeping at double decker at the top one. So like can you imagine the distance of the ceiling and the bed is like so close?
Wait.
So they were literally like, oh.
So
Jesus. They were
what your friend experienced is like this person is laying facing the ceiling and then on ceiling there's another
Yes.
man just
And then
like-
there's a face of an old man like literally staring at him. So he was like damn shocked, and then he closed his eyes. He was like, oh no, not this. So he was just trying to slap this off. So that's what he told me. It was quite traumatizing. Like after hearing it, also sent shivers down my spine because can you imagine like distance between you and the man is just like, you know, just that few cms and you're gonna be like, oh my goodness.
Oh my god, yeah, school rumors are really true. Like there's a lot of school rumors happening. Like even my high school, there's
Mm.
this rumor where like this guard, he was
Mm-hmm.
he was patrolling the entire high school, right? And there's this
Mm-hmm.
one big hall where students would usually assemble over there.
Yep.
And so this one night he was patrolling around the area and he heard some marching things.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and he got curious because like by the time everyone's supposed to be home, right? There's nobody
Yeah.
there and stuff. So he went and
Yeah.
checked it out, and he as he looked through the holes between the hall of the door hall,
Mm.
he saw hundreds of soldiers, Japanese soldiers over there, marching, and not just that, like some of them have
Uh-huh.
no legs, some of them have no hands. There's no heads either.
My goodness.
Yeah, that's the thing, and the fact that I listened to it during the first day of my high school, I was like,
Uh-huh.
this is not happening to me right now.
Can you imagine like if your friend, right, he suddenly make a sound and then you know how like normally when they march, right, there would be someone leading at the front. Can you imagine if that your friend make a sound and then they just look straight up to them, just look straight up to find where the sound is? That would be so freaking terrifying.
Yeah,
I
that's
tell
the
you.
thing. That's the thing. It's like I don't wish to have this ever happen to me, to be honest. So I'm
Yeah,
just
let's not jinx it. Let's not jinx it.
so.
Let's not jinx it.
Anyways, before we end this Sunny Side Up
Mhm.
session, I actually have a
Mhm.
2-sentence stories that would like to share it to you and the audience as
Uh-huh.
well. So
Sure.
we're just gonna listen
Go
to
on.
it. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As I began to tuck him into the bed, he tells me, "Daddy, check for the monsters under my bed." So I look underneath for his amusement and I see him, another him, under the bed, staring back at me, quivering and whispering, "Daddy, there's somebody on my bed."
Are you
Dude,
sure they are not twins?
this is the thing. I was like, when I read that, this gave me shivers. Like, imagine like your child said somebody's underneath your bed, and then you look down, there's another you, and then somebody's on my bed.
Okay, first thing first, are you sure they are not twins? If they are twins, then you'll be like, it's a prank! You know? It could happen.
I mean, that it could happen, but who
Yeah,
knows?
but
You know,
if it's not twins, let's not go there.
but how it seems like he has the only son or child, so there's that. Okay, anyways, there's this last one. So I woke
Thank
up.
you so much for listening. Let's not go there. I don't want to listen anymore. Thank you so much for listening to Sunny Side Up, guys. Don't forget to follow our other social media page as well, like Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, Sunway FM Student Broadcast. Hope you
Okay,
enjoy your day.
don't forget, don't look back.
Excuse? Can you not?
Anyways, yeah. Bye.
Bye.